The tragedy of Steve Irwin. In September 2006, Steve Irwin, the man the whole world knew for his bravery and crazy love for wild animals, was on a new mission. He was filming a documentary titled Ocean's Deadliest off the coast of Queensland, Australia. All his life, Steve had dreamed of showing people the danger and beauty of wild creatures. He believed that no animal was savage by nature. It's humans who simply didn't understand them. That day, he decided to dive into the shallow waters to capture some extra footage for the film. No sharks, no crocodiles, but there was a stingray. Is usually a peaceful creature. It moves quietly under the water, staying away from trouble. But it carries a deadly weapon, a long, venomous barb in its tail. Steve suddenly swam over it, not to attack, but his presence made the stingray feel threatened. In an instant, it lifted its tail quickly and drove the venomous barb straight into his chest. With terrifying precision, the barb pierced his heart. The strike was fatal. The film crew rushed to him, but Steve was still conscious for a few moments. He even tried to pull the barb out himself. As he touched it, he knew. The injury was deadly. Despite all the first aid efforts, the bleeding was severe and unstoppable. He lost consciousness quickly and passed away within minutes, leaving everyone around him in utter shock. The tragedy was not only a huge loss for his family, but for the entire world. We didn't just lose a wildlife presenter. We lost a man who taught generations to respect the wild. Bethany Hamilton's survival of a shark attack. In October 2003, Bethany Hamilton, a 13-year-old girl, headed to the beach with her friends in Hawaii to do what she loved most, surfing. Everything felt normal. The ocean was calm, the weather was warm, and Bethany lay peacefully on her surfboard, her legs dangling in the water, feeling the ocean breeze. Suddenly, a giant tiger shark, about 4 meters long, attacked her from beneath. The attack lasted just seconds. The shark bit off her left arm above the elbow, pulling her with terrifying force. The water around her turned blood red. Bethany didn't feel much pain at that moment. Her body was in shock. Her friends heard her scream and rushed to her immediately. They managed to pull her onto the shore, and one of them, who was a trained lifeguard, tied a tourniquet around her arm to stop the bleeding. On the way to the hospital, Bethany remained conscious, even though she had lost more than 60% of her blood. The surgeons worked quickly to save her life, and they succeeded, but her arm was gone forever. Many thought it was the end of her surfing career, but Bethany had a strong spirit. Less than 2 months later, she was back on her surfboard. With just one arm, she taught the whole world the true meaning of courage and determination. Bethany didn't give up. She showed everyone that even the deepest wounds can create the greatest heroes.